And we're back. And I still have a fall scene. We're kind of past peak, but I believe and I'm hanging on. So we're going to start with a little bit of the shaking song this time. I've done this in a while. It's so much fun. Okay, let's take a big inhale and a big exhale. Oh, already feels so good. Big inhale and say hello and glad you're there to the Wisdom Center. At least I hope it is. Pull up, big inhale, and on the exhale, connect the Wisdom Center to your heart center. And then next, big inhale, push the energy through the Wisdom Center and connect to the heart center and connect to the power center. And Tiger returns to the mountain. Great. Okay, let's ring the temple bell. We're already fairly warmed up, but it's always good to do one and then the other. Gosh, we haven't done the shaking song in so long. We do it every week at Plumber's Place, 11 o'clock on Mondays. Love to have you there if you can. New people always welcome. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. Okay, tapping. Right arm out, up the outside and down the inside. Up the outside and down the inside, and up the outside and down the inside. Left arm, up the outside and down the inside, up the outside and down. And third one, And then right arm brushing. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Rub a little more on my knitting shoulder. Working on some baby blankets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Great. All right. And then down the inside. 1, 2, little taps all the way down the inside. Third one on the right arm. And 1, 2, and 3 on the left. Great. Okay. Now, we're going to go down the outside of legs and up the inside. Down the outside and up the inside. And down the outside and up the inside. And then down to the knees. Give them some love. Say thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, and up. Oh, wonderful. Now, little fists on the small of your back. That's the best. All right. And then we come around and pack some energy into the battery. There's the power center. And then you're going to make beak fingers and come up the center and tap on your thymus. Out to the clavicle. And then around the back, up over the top. And then you can make rain fingers. I think it feels good when it rains on your head. And then up the back, rain fingers. And last one, up the back, over the top. Ooh, tapping lightly. Very good. Now claws, pull, pull, pull. Throw away any garbage that's in there. You're tired, you're sad, throw it away. You're angry, something's not working, you're worried, throw it away. And last one, you can do just because it feels good. There you go. All right. Now, tap on your temples and under your eyes and under your nose and on your chin. Great. Left arm up, hold your left elbow, and pat yourself on the back. Right arm up, right elbow, pat yourself on the back. All right, left arm up, and we start tapping all from your wrist all the way down. Special attention under your arm with the lymph nodes and down. Second one. And third one. Great. Right arm. 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, that's great. All right. Now, fingers. And just bounce. Let them bounce. There's so many connections you make when they're connecting like this. Circuits that you complete. Okay, now sides. And sides. Wrists. Oh, terrific. Okay. Fists out in front and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And really try to exercise your wrists. So when we go in reverse, do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Pull up energy. And it should just sail on through. Lots of clean, great chi. Oh, it's wonderful. Pull up again. Through the wisdom center, through the heart center, through the power center. And last one. Big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to say he. We clean out everything. So he. Cleansing breath. Any time of day. Just take one. It's wonderful. Terrific. Okay. Something that we started Monday, I guess that was yesterday, in the class was working with the Tai Chi and making it even slower. And I was verbalizing the weight shift. So I'd like to try that now. So we're going to start out. Let's see. I'm going to turn this way. So we're going to start this way. But first I'll turn this way. Now, this is Wuji or mountain or nothing. And your head's being pulled up with a little gold thread. Your chin's tucked, your butt's tucked. Head's relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, arms are relaxed. Stomach, legs, knees, all the way down to your feet, and they're nice and heavy. So you're light and then getting heavier. Now you're ready for Tai Chi. So I'm going to turn this way because then I'll be turning that way and looking at you. And that's a good time for you to review lifting water anyway. So here we are in mountain. Tai Chi begin. Your weight goes on your right leg as you step out, toe heel with your left foot. And you don't need to go way out, just enough that it's comfortable and you're balanced. And then you're going to lift water and just slowly and smoothly. And as you come down, you're putting the weight on your right leg so that you can turn, bring your left. See, with the weight on the right, then your left foot is mobile, can go into a T-step, and you're bringing your hands around to holding the ball right hand high. Now, weight goes on your right leg, and you're going to step out, heel toe. Right hand and left hand pass. They don't touch. They pass, and you throw. Now your weight is over your left leg. You're going to shift it back to the right leg so you can turn your left toe. Your weight goes back over the left so that your right foot can come around to a T-step, and you're holding the ball left hand high. Now their weight is on the left leg, so you can step out, heel toe, hands pass, and throw. Shift your weight back to the left so you can turn your right toe. Now your weight's back over the right, so you can bring your left foot around to T-step and hold the ball right hand high. Keep the weight on your right leg so you can step out, heel toe, and throw. Now it's a half step up, so your weight's going to be over the left, half step up. Now your weight's back on the right. Right hand up, left hand down. White crane spreads its wings. Isn't that great? Okay, so let's do it again. And I think with talking about weight shift, it automatically slows it down, which is good for you, and it's good for me too. All right, mountain. Wuji. Tai Chi begin. Weight on the right, step out, toe heel. And now nice, smooth, graceful. Lift water, weight on the right, left toe around, hold the ball right hand high. Step out, heel toe, and throw. Weight shift back to the right, turn your toe, come around, hold the ball left hand high. Step out, heel toe, and throw. Weight from the right leg, back to the left. Turn your toe, come around, and hold the ball right hand high. Step out, heel toe, and throw. Half step up, right hand up, left hand down by your thigh with a toe tap. White crane spreads its wings. Now we're going to pull down, palm in front of your face, down. Right hand comes around, left hand and back, come through, moving T-step and push. You're not going to go out here because that throws you off balance. This is a vertical torso as much as you can all the way through Tai Chi. So this is the push. You're shifting your weight back to the right leg, turning your left toe, and now your right hand comes down and your left hand is in back. And push, brush, knee, push. Shift your weight back on the left, turn your right toe, right hand, and push. Half step up. Left elbow bent, right hand not touching it, but near it. Kind of like you're holding a lute and you're playing, but picture the lute there, but it isn't. And a heel tap. Great. All right, so let's put the two of them together and go through it one more time. Inhale and exhale. And as you exhale, just feel yourself empty out all the way down so your feet are heavy. Great. Okay. Tai Chi begin. Weight on the right. Step out, toe heel. Lift water. And as you sink, weight on the right so that you can turn left and hold the ball. Step out, heel, toe, and throw. Shift your weight, turn your toe, bring your right foot around, and hold the ball left hand high. Step out and throw. Shift your weight so you can turn your right toe, come around, hold the ball right hand high, step out, heel, toe, pass your hands, and throw. Half step up. White crane spreads its wings. Pull down and around, moving T-step and push. Shift your weight, turn your toe, and now you're pushing with your left hand. Shift your weight, turn your toe, right hand comes around and push. Half step up, and lady play salute. And close. Great. Terrific. Oh, I think putting the weight shifts in too, I hope it helps you because it helps me. It slows me down and makes me thinking just how my body is moving with the moves. It's great. And it's not so much just memorizing the order of or sequence of these moves. It's like how you feel when you're in them. So it's a learning process. I also was thinking that out of the 24, at some point in that continuum of the 24 form, there's a point where it stops being graceful and moving, and it starts to become more difficult because you have to balance on one foot, or it's a little bit more aggressive, like when you grab your weapons and stab, or you do blocks. And I think it's very interesting that it really goes from, I'd say almost 3/5 of the 24 form to 2/5. But it really, to me, has a distinct divide. And like I've said, I'd love to have been on that meeting where they took the 108 form and broke it and took all the pieces out and changed it to the 24. I would have been, even though I don't understand Chinese, I think that they would have been moving enough that it would have been fun to watch them distill that. And I think now there's an 8, there's a 10, there's a 12, there's the 24, there's a 32, and a 48, and then might be a 64, I'm not sure, but it goes all the way up to 108. And I have heard that a seasoned practitioner of the 108 form, if they do it really slowly, it can take about an hour, which once again, I would love to see. I think that would be amazing. So anyway, another part, and as we decide in class, our favorite part of the 24 form is when we go from the beak to wave hands like clouds to the second beak. And it's that second beak that I see as the break. So here's our beak, and our left hand's across, and we're going to step out with our left foot and whip. Now you're going to shift your weight to the right leg, pull your right hand down, your left hand comes across, and I'm not going to use the feet this time, just hands. And you wave, switch hands, wave, wave 2, and wave 3, and then switch hands. And as you come across, your right hand's going to go back into the beak, your left hand's going to come around and whip. So let's work it with feet. So here's your beak. I've seen different beak. The beak is, your fingers are together. They're not pinched. They're just touching. And I've seen people actually just sort of form it, move their fingers as they form it, which I think is kind of nice. But, there are some personal variations in the 24 form, and you can decide what you like. So here's the beak. Here's your left hand across and push. Shift your weight to the right leg. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes across. That's wave 1. Close your feet. Wave 2. Switch hands. And wave 3. Switch hands, come around to the beak and a whip. So did you see that when you're waving with your left hand, you're stepping out? And then as you shift your weight to the left, you can close your right foot, and that's when your right hand goes across. So when the left hand, you step out and move, and the right hand, it closes and goes across. Step out, close, step out, close, and step out and close. Okay, so let's go from the beak, left hand across, step out and whip. Shift your weight to your right leg, bring your right hand down, your left hand across, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, to the beak, and whip. I think that's wonderful. I think that section, well, I also like showing the bird out the window. But see, that's all in that first part. And that's, to me, is all the graceful, lovely stuff. And then you get where you have to balance on one leg, which I'm not good at. And then reaching weapons and stabbing. It's not, I don't think it's as much fun. Anyway, all right, we've done enough of that. So let's pull up and pull up. Third one, big inhale and big exhale. Okay, now let's stable the horse. So we're in Wu Ji. Step out with the left foot, step out, toe heel. Palms forward, pull up, into fists, pull down with a squat, push up, open, bring back, beak fingers in the back, squatting and looking to the left. Straighten up. Bring the back of your hands together, around, and close. Step out to the right. Pull up. Pull down. Push up. Pull back. Big fingers. Squat. Look to the right. Come around. And then close. Step to the left. Pull up and down and up and back. Look to the left. Come around. Rotate your hands and close. Step out. Pull up. Pull down. Push up. Pull back. Look to the right. Hands rotate around and close. I think I'm going to do that one more time. I just love that. It's part of the 12 Qigong series, but boy, that's the most fun of all of them. Oh, I've got a couple of minutes. I can do that again. So we're going to, nope, I think we're going to do the 3x3 breathing. Okay, get comfortable. Pull up and down. Exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Last one. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Around. Up and down. Okay. Now we're going to pull up a big breath. Lots of chi. Push it through. Say thank you to our wisdom center. Smile. It's been a great day, and you're alive, and now you feel great. So pull up energy with a big inhale and connect the wisdom center to your heart center. And big energy, pull up, big breath, and connect the wisdom center to the power center, to the heart center, to the power center, and come around and namaste.